Previously on the Fresh and Spirit podcast.
And I said, if that was me, my mom would have snapped.
Wow. And is respect and honor the same?
To me, it would be.
Like, to me, respect is like, I respect police.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But I don't honor them.
I don't have to honor them.
Right.
No,
You're
you
right.
Y'all believe in baptizing infants?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do?
Yeah.
What does it do? What does it do for them?
Nothing. Not really.
I mean,
Victoria, what is
I feel like
what's your
the christening is good. Like, that's their spiritual thing. But I also feel like as they get older, let them find their relationship with God. Just don't do it because your parents are making you or want you to do it. I feel like, if you want to build your relationship with God, then you build your relationship and you get saved if you want to get saved.
But what does the baby get out of it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's mainly for the parents.
Oh,
Yeah, just for the parents, and then so they can say, "Oh, this is his god or her godfather," and stuff like that.
But y'all think that's insulting to God in a sense?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Well, in a sense, like, does that because one of the things I'm trying to study that, right? I'm trying to figure out, is it?
Are you trying to be a pastor?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not at all. I'm just trying to study. I grew up Catholic,
Oh, okay.
so
So you was baptized. When
I
you
was
were-
baptized as an
when you were-
infant,
Yeah.
and so I've got 3 kids, and they weren't baptized as an infant.
Your dad and them didn't push you.
I mean, I'm sure they did.
You just did your own.
I just couldn't find
With being Hispanic, she didn't push it.
I couldn't. No, I couldn't find out. I couldn't understand why I would. I didn't understand the why,
Yeah,
so I didn't want to feel like I'm a sheep.
yeah.
And
It's just something that I know the Hispanics do. I mean, everybody does it, but I'm just saying that Hispanic does it a lot more.
yeah, one of the things I've studied. I'm curious. I've been asking a bunch of family and friends, and even online.
Everybody's going to be different, telling you different.
But yeah, you're saying, what does it do to the infant? If it's more
Nothing.
if it's more for the parents,
It's, to me, that's the way I feel, you know.
it,
Because nowadays, the ones that they pick to be the godfather and the godmother, sometimes they don't even stay together, you know. But everybody has their own different belief.
no, one thing that the biggest news for me, the revelation that I found as I was doing a study with my friend, I'm curious what y'all think about it, was y'all know who King David is, right? The one that killed Goliath.
Oh, yeah.
So what I read in 2 Samuel 12, chapter 12, I guess he had a baby and it died. The baby died. The infant died on the 7th day,
On a Saturday.
right?
Yeah.
On the 7th day.
Ours.
So that was before the Jewish culture or tradition to purify an infant was to circumcise them on the 8th day.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And
It's been years, but yes.
yeah, so King David's son died on the 7th day, and then on that same 2 Samuel chapter 12, it read that after the baby died, he was speaking to Bathsheba and his people, and he was like, "I'm gonna go to him; he will not return to me."
Yeah.
And so, what does that mean? Like, why is
That I
David?
couldn't tell you because I'm not that good in the Bible.
But then the following paragraph stated that he had consummated a baby with Bathsheba and named him Solomon. So from saying that he will not return, I will go to him, that I will go to the dead infant baby, and he will not return to me. What does that mean? What do you think that means to you?
I really couldn't tell you. I mean, to me,
Where did King David say he's wanting to go meet his dead infant son?
probably in heaven.
But it was, so to me, what I got from that is evidence that God is merciful and gave grace. That why would, like, David's wanting to go meet where this dead infant is going?
Yeah,
So-
he was going to heaven because he was just an infant. He
Yeah,
didn't do anything wrong.
So that baby
Yeah.
wasn't circumcised, aka purified.
Yeah.
Right.
So to me, that's like, well, like, our God is just. He gave justice.
justice God.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
merciful God. So to me, that's enough evidence. Right now, that's enough evidence for me to say God's gonna
God's going to take him and take any
infant today.
Yeah. Because it's a child that young, and even 2 to 3, 4
So
years
basically,
old.
what you're saying is that there's really no reason why they should baptize the babies as babies, because if something happens to them, God is going to take them and put them in heaven anyway.
That's what I see in the evidence of.
Yeah.
If you read Second Samuel chapter 12, it'll tell you, because he was fasting, because he was like, God said this child is going to be sick, and then
Right.
he was fasting, he was crying, and then they finally told him that the son died, and then he stopped fasting, he just ate, took a shower, had a meal, and then said, I'm going to go to him, he's not going to return to me.
Right.
Then he went and hung out with Bathsheba and created Solomon. And that was it.
Right.
And so I was like, okay. And so that's what I've been asking online people, and they
Everybody's different.
well, no one's answering me.
What you want to hear.
Well, it's not that I want to hear. Let's just dissect like what you just told me,
Yeah.
Victoria. You analyzed it and you said that's what I would anticipate to hear if someone was logical.
Right.
And I think my challenge with the infant baptism is, does it create a forced fear for parents? Because once you check this box off, then are you gonna be, if the work is done, the child is saved from a mental standpoint.
Yeah.
Are you gonna continue to seek Jesus?
See, my thing is my parents, they studied the Bible, and they were like Jehovah's Witnesses, but then they also went to their own church. And so I didn't go to church with them, so they didn't really push me to do anything. They like got me involved with people who were going to church, and they were younger. They were like older teenagers, so they were like 18, 19, 20. But the guy was studying to become a pastor, and I went to church with them, and they were Southern Baptists, right? But I got to go to church with them. It was an option. Like, do you want to go to church with them? I said, yeah, I want to go. I went every Wednesday, every Sunday with them. So I felt like I went down to the altar and got saved when I felt like it was ready. When I was ready.
When you're ready to have a relationship with him.
And then I got baptized, and my parents went to the baptism, and it wasn't like, oh, these are your godparents. It's these are the people that showed you the way.
And they will continue to show you the way.
Right. And
Okay.
And now, when I got older and I made choices myself and did what I wanted to do, I still believe in God. Of course, I went away from God for a while, but I still have my own relationship. But I'm not Southern Baptist no more, even though I got baptized in Southern Baptist Church.
Yep.
Doesn't mean that that's what I was going to be the rest of my life. That introduced me to the Word of God.
Well,
So
yeah.
I think that's what some people should kind of do,
Well, yeah, no, I don't. I know that I believe in baptism. I just don't know if I believe in infant baptism.
Right. Yeah, no, I can see where you.
And your kids, what do you? They go to church with you?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good.
Yeah, because my other question is why don't you just give them the Eucharist as well as an infant and all the confirmation? Why do you wait? Why do you make him wait where it feels like it becomes like a.
It's like a ritual.
Or in this, what do you think about a vaccine? And those are the boosters, the confirmation.
Right here's the house if you can get.
The confirmation is another booster shot, and then the first communion is the booster shot.
Right.
What do you think about that?
I think that's crazy.
Well, I appreciate it.
Well, I
Hey,
appreciate it,
can I
and,
share y'all my channel?
Yeah, you got a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do. I would love for y'all to subscribe.
She does that. Okay,
I
I get it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put y'all. I put her right. We're gonna go viral.
All right.
No. You gotta scan that. So you have your own channel too?
I'm starting it right now.
Okay.
Yes.
She's working on it, so.
Let me see. What is it gonna be about?
We just do a podcast of like healing or trauma and stuff
Okay.
like that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. Well, you have.
Thank you so
have a
much.
good day.
Thanks for the wisdom.
Yes, sir. You too.
And just raise your kids like your daughter says, "Hey, I got a boyfriend." You gotta say, "Well, we gotta talk about that,"
All right.
because you don't need grandkids.
No.
Not that she's like that, but
Yes,
the
ma'am.
boy she's going with, you don't know what he's gonna be like, unless he's from the church.
Well, we're hope. All I can do is pray at
That's
that
right. All
point.
you can do is put your faith in God.
Well, thank y'all.
You got everything, Mama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You have a good day.
Thank you so much.